yesterday.
Stephen Colbert is a pathetic train wreck with no talent or anything else necessary for show business success. Now, after being terminated by CBS but left out to dry, he has actually gotten worse, along with his non-existent ratings. Stephen is running on hatred and fumes, a dead man walking. CBS should put him to sleep. Now, it is the humanitarian thing to do.
If network newscasts and their late night shows are almost 100% negative to President Donald J. Trump, MAGA, and the Republican Party, shouldn't their very valuable broadcast licenses be terminated? I say yes.
The only other story out there is kind of a small one. The president was buddies with a pedophile. On Friday, the Wall Street Journal dropped an absolute bombshell. They are reporting that in 2003, Trump sent a birthday letter to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday that was sexually suggestive. Yeah, it's the most inappropriate birthday gift. According to the Wall Street Journal, Trump's letter featured several lines of typewritten text framed by the outline of a naked woman, which appears to be hand-drawn with heavy marker. In the drawing, a pair of small arcs denotes the woman's breasts, and the future president's signature is a squiggly Donald below her waist, mimicking pubic hair. The typewritten part of the letter is even stranger because it appears to be sort of a short, creepy screenplay between Trump and Epstein that goes, voiceover. There must be more to life than having everything. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Nor will I, since I also know what it is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do. Come to think of it, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Wow. That is not only weird and creepy, that is pure absurdist dialogue. Trump was big mad about this letter coming out, and he offered this ironclad excuse. This is not me. I never wrote a picture in my life. No, it's true, folks. Listen up. I never wrote a picture. Trump's having a hard time proving he and Epstein weren't buddies because, according to those who knew them at the time, the two men bonded over a common interest in hitting on and competing for attractive young women at parties. Okay, but maybe they're not friends. Maybe they just have the same hobbies. In 1993, Trump reportedly hosted a party at Mar-a-Lago for young women in a so-called calendar girl competition, and Epstein was the only other guest. Okay. Work will be ending The Late Show in May. And now for the next 10 months, the gloves are off. I can finally speak unvarnished truth to power and say what I really think about Donald Trump, starting right now. Go f yourself. I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. Now, I believe this kind of complicated financial settlement with a sitting government official has a technical name in legal circles. It's big fat bribe. Because this all comes as Paramount's owners are trying to get the Trump administration to approve the sale of our network to a new owner, Skydance. It's big fat bribe. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Cancel culture has gone too far. They clarified that the cancellation was purely a financial decision. But how could it purely be a financial decision if The Late Show is #1 in ratings?
Ratings which have, we should note, they're pretty high. I think the highest of any of the late night hosts. And it all comes 2 weeks after CBS's parent company, Paramount, agreed to pay President Trump $16 million to settle a 60 Minutes lawsuit amid a merger. Colbert criticized that just 2 days before he was informed about his cancellation.
Given Paramount's recent capitulation to President Trump in the CBS News lawsuit, the Writers Guild has significant concerns that The Late Show's cancellation is a bribe. sacrificing free speech to curry favor with the Trump administration as the company looks for merger approval. A country where you can't lampoon a sitting president is not a free country. A country where you can't publish editorial cartoons or have late-night monologues or have satires about the president is not a democratic country. I had a source close to Colbert say to me today that this feels like a situation where Colbert and The Late Show are a casualty of that pending merger. And there's a broader concern at play here that I think folks all around the world can relate to.
Yeah, look, there's a couple of elements here too. First of all, Trump's supposed to be a tough MAGA guy. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when a comic makes a joke about you and you catch feelings and you start crying like a 13-year-old girl, sorry, not that tough, okay? Not at all tough. I mean, one joke will trigger the hell out of them. I mean, a lot of MAGAs, proud of the trolling, and they're like, we troll you guys, you catch feelings, we have a good laugh. I mean, who's easier to troll than Donald Trump? Just the simplest little joke, and he's in a ball of tears. She's a dead man. We should do shut down anything that is supposed to be. I mean, how do you not see it, guys? What a bitch. Okay, so that's point one. Point two is, if you think that it's like pro-freedom to take away freedom of speech and freedom of the press because a politician's feet have been hurt, I don't think you get the concept of freedom. Okay, so let me do shoe on the other foot, see how you like it. So while Biden was president, all of us, including me, who was saying that he had mental difficulties and maybe had dementia, Biden could have said, that's it, I'm suing, Benny Johnson and Tim Pool and Patrick Bet-David and Cenk Uygur and the Young Turks and everyone. I don't have dementia. I have mental decline. You guys were wrong. Ha ha, defamation, shut them all down. You all owe me 15 million, 150 million, $1 billion. That's it. And Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, everyone's bankrupt because you hurt my feelings. Okay, you want that? I don't want that. That's garbage. And that's authoritarian junk, and it's super weak. So, hey, if you want to support that, that's the bed you're lying in. But I'm for America, and I'm for freedom, and this ain't it. Trump was born petty, so that's not the surprising part at all. We really need to bring down the temperature with the language. We were told by Trump and his allies, apparently not. Language is back to an 11 about comics who dared to criticize politicians. But the more important part of this story, and where I'm going to get more animated, is his threat to shut down any media that doesn't agree with Donald Trump. If you don't get that that's what authoritarian leaders do, well, you might accidentally be in favor of authoritarian leaders.
The view is fantastic from up here. I can see your house.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets a swing. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.